Hello, hello, everybody. I'm like chewing. I feel like that's the intro to my live right now. Me chewing. Okay. I'm gonna edit the description box. All right. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Is it blurry or is it just me? Because I can adjust that and make sure that it is a better quality. Hello. So, I swear, like now that I'm a parent, I hear ghost cries. Like I just put our baby down for sleep. He has been sleeping longer stretches during the night. And even if he's like sound asleep and I can see it on the monitor, I'm like, I can hear cries. Like I hear ghost cries now. Anyone a parent out there? Happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas out there. I hope you guys had a good Mother's Day. So I tried to adjust the settings, give it a minute before it goes from blurry to normal. And then this static sound has been happening every live we've been doing for whatever reason. It's interesting because it doesn't happen on, I just recorded a video today, a new pick a card coming to the channel. So it's not my phone, and I've used a different phone and it happened there as well. So something is going on with the live streaming on YouTube, but I will try to talk over it, and I'm playing some like Native American flute music to kind of hopefully mask the buzzing. Hopefully it's not super irritating. So I apologize about the buzzing up front, but I hope everyone is doing well. We just entered a retrograde. You know what? I think that's better. We just entered a retrograde, so hello, hello. I hope everyone is okay. If you guys want to book for this live stream, you can. All the information is in the description box below. One thing that I just updated on this newest video that hasn't uploaded to the channel yet is I am open for personal readings, private readings, which will be delivered to your email. Of course, these are personal readings on live streams, but some of you might want more extensive readings, more extensive packages. So if that is the case, definitely send me an email. That information is linked down below as well. But in my live streams, I have 3 different packages that we offer, and I just added a special, and this is for an extended deck pool of any kind. It can be 18 plus reading, can be love, can be whatever you want it to be, but it'll be more of an extended spread. If you guys have been to my live streams before, you know it's an 8-card spread, and I pull 2 different oracle decks dependent on whatever your question is. So the extended reading will be more of a 16-card spread, and it will kind of give you a chance to really get the juice out of the answer that you're looking for. So all that information is down below. If you guys want to book, you can. I have spots available for tonight's live. But in the meantime, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good. Happy Tuesday. We are in the month of May. Happy birthday to my Tauruses. My birthday is coming up. I'm super excited. So lots of good stuff in the air. All right, you guys. So I think I'm going to start off with a collective reading. This is just for everyone who is watching, everyone who is tuning in. This will give you a chance to book for tonight's live if you guys were interested in a personal reading. And this will also give me a chance to peer into the energies to figure out what this retrograde means for us. I don't get to do that often, so I'm really excited. I'm thinking of using, I feel like the Moonology deck throws me off sometimes. So I'm thinking of using a different deck. But we have, let's see how many spots we have available. I have Irene as number 1, Trina as number 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 spots left, you guys. 6 spots left for tonight's live. Hi, Anna. Nathan! Oh my god, the famous Nate Daniels is here. I also just created these new channeled oracles, and I spent, a good portion of my night doing it, so I'm really excited about these. This is an option for an add-on if you guys were interested. So I'm fighting my feelings for you. I've learned a lot from you. So I just did some new channeled oracle. That's an add-on if you guys want to get that on your reading. But let's figure out what the energy is, what's going on, and I'm trying to figure out what freaking deck to use for this. I honestly feel like, let's hear from the angels. Let's see what the angels want to say for this retrograde that we just entered in. And this is going to be a reading for everyone just tuning in. Some of you guys might be new to my live stream, so hello. Anna, I got you. You are number 3. While I'm doing this collective reading, you will have the chance to book. I cannot do simple math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do simple math in my head. I have 5 spots left for tonight, you guys. Okay, so what the hell is going on? I'm just kidding. We're not going to use that word. Angels, what's up? Angel spirits and guides, can you give us some energy, give us a collective message for everyone tuning into the live tonight? Figure out what's going on as we enter this retrograde. What is the best advice you have for the collective? We have dreams of abundance. Hi Shanice, how are you? Ooh, I'm excited. It better be about a boy, I swear. It better be about a man. We have dreams of abundance. God is your source. Love this card so much, and I'll explain why. And raise or promotion. All right. So some of you guys could be having really vivid dreams right now, and these dreams are sending you some sort of signs and signals, but they could be vivid but really abstract. So although it's very clear to you when you wake up, like what you dreamt about, it's really hard to extract the meaning from it, because it's like, what the fuck? Like last night I dreamt that I was like Twitter famous and I got in a fight with Donald Trump. So if anyone has a spiritual message for me, like let me know, because that was such a pointless dream. But dreams of abundance, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. What's interesting about this card is it's easier said than done. I'm not the type of person who's trying to wake up and journal, and I don't think a lot of people are, but I'll tell you why this can be really cool if you decide to do that. Over time, and I'm not saying in a day or in a 3-day span, but over a 3-week span of recording your dreams, you'll start to see patterns that you didn't initially see upon having them. And those patterns can lead to some sort of synchronicity that will allow you to kind of abstract that meaning. Now, dreams can be really cool because some of the best books, movies, plots were dreamt up first. I believe, I'm like the profound Twilight series. But I mean, like, fuck it. I thought Twilight was awesome. Y'all can hate. But Stephanie Meyers, I know she had a dream and it came from that. I believe, don't quote me on this, the Game of Thrones creators as well. The point is, there's a lot of really cool things that have come from dreams. I know that there are some famous physicists who were receiving downloads of technology or like outer planetary technology in their dreams, and they were channeling it, and they like don't take credit for it at all. They said it like it was in their dreams and that's where they got the information. So as you know, long story short, and I'm making like a very simple point not simple. The point is, yeah, Elon Musk, Tesla. The point is, dreams are powerful. So if you're up for it, definitely record it, because there will be some very vivid and interesting dreams during this retrograde. Haley, I got you. You are number 4. I have 4 spots left for tonight. 4 spots left, you guys. So we have God as your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. So I love this card because there's a lot of different lessons in a very simple, kind of finite description. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, which, aka the universe. So it's basically saying that there is an abundance for all. You don't need to look to your neighbors. You don't need to look at the grass on the other side. It doesn't matter what this person's doing on Instagram. It doesn't matter what your long lost cousin is doing or where people are in their position. If you can focus in on your own self and believe that you deserve an abundance of money and luxuries and love and happiness, then that is all that matters, because there's plenty for you, there's plenty for your neighbor, there's plenty for the people across the street. So there's that lesson. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. Now, the biggest part of being able to receive these blessings is to believe that you can receive them. Sometimes we tend to be more logical minded or rational, and if we can't see the concrete thing in front of us, it's hard for us to believe it. Now that is why manifestation is so powerful. It's also why it's so tricky. It's not for everybody. It can be very difficult to visualize things that are clearly not in front of you and to kind of will them with your mind into your reality. So your faith opens that doorway to receive. Now, in God, aka the universe, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. Now, lack mentality, limitation mentality can be the biggest blockage in anyone's manifestation journey, because it's a lack mentality of believing that there's not enough to go around, or there's certainly not enough for you, or you don't have enough deservingness to receive such thing that you're asking for. We are taught this as young kids. We're taught this by our governmental structures, society. At this point, it's so casually ingrained in our everyday life to kind of cap our belief system. Oh, you can only make a wish on your birthday. You can only ask for this on Christmas. But really in the universe, that there's no such thing as like, oh, you have to do it this way or that way. If you want to wake up every single day and believe that you're a bad bitch and you deserve everything, then fine, that's a great way to think, because over time, with that kind of affirming thought process, these things will start to kind of create realities and opportunities in your life. Now, it's a separate kind of talk to talk about the amount of work that you have to put in. That is definitely part of this. I don't think you can just sit around and like believe and wish and everything will just happen for you. I do think that there is a perfect element of putting in that work, or a nice balance of that. But I am saying that switching your mentality to a lack mentality to an affirmation mentality where you believe that you truly are deserving, that your neighbor is deserving, that no one is taking from you, everything is enough just for everybody. Everyone can be happy and comfortable and successful, and there's no competition whatsoever other than who you were yesterday. Then if you can really put this in your mind and believe this, God and the universe will become your source, and when it is your source, you will be really in alignment with the universe in that you are receiving downloads. You can trust your intuition more, you can trust your guidance more, and you won't need to focus in only on your brain and the logical side of your brain that says, oh, but if I don't see this and if I don't see that on paper, then it doesn't exist. Because I think having a balance of both is really important to manifesting. Now we have Razor Promotion. Artist, I got you. You are number 5. I believe that's you, Shanice. Okay. Razor Promotion, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. So a lot of you guys are going to see an increase in your abundance flow, especially right now if you are feeling like, you know, literally there's a lack, or you're just not feeling like money is flowing to you as easily as it has or as you're used to. You're going to see yourself shift into a new cycle where you're starting to really see opportunities become created for you. So congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay. Wow. So sensitivity came out. I wasn't really ready for it. I put it back in. It came out again. So sensitivity, Archangel Aniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So this is all about self-care. This is all about being mindful, especially right now as we enter a retrograde. The only reason I keep saying retrograde, retrograde, retrograde is because it's been a while since we've had a retrograde and of any sort, and it's going to kind of come at us like a shock. And so it's really important to be prepared. It's a Mercury retrograde. I think this is a little minor. It's not that big of a deal, but Mercury retrogrades are good for being prepared in making sure there's gas in your tank, making sure you double check any emails or text messages, making sure that you leave early so that you don't hit traffic. There's a lot of things you can expect to just kind of not go right, so it's really important to be prepared. But also with that note, I think you can also expect to feel more sensitive. So make sure that you are giving yourself the space that you need in order to take a breather, to recharge, whatever it is. We have comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So when you need comfort or that extra cushion, bet that your angels are with you, you guys, and they're watching closely over you because our angels only really want the best for us. So this is a really beautiful collective reading. Thank you everyone who is just simply tuning in to listen. We have two female archangels that are popping in, which I really like. So lots of feminine energy around as we are in Taurus season, so that makes a lot of sense. All right, you guys, I have 3 spots left for tonight's live. 3 spots left. All the information to book is in the description box below. I'm going to get started with the live tonight, and we're going to start with Irene. Irene got a regular deck pool. I haven't decided if I want to use this deck. I feel like maybe not. I feel like I always use that deck. Hi Irene, how are you? I'm going to use a different deck, like a prettier one. I'm just feeling like a change. And I have my baby Jackson below my feet. He still thinks he's small. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel you. I'm exhausted too, but I'm glad that you're good nonetheless. So you got a regular deck pool and you're graduating college in 2 weeks. Oh my God, congratulations. Wow, you made it. So I'm just curious as to what the near future holds, career, love, friends, anything really. I just feel like I want some insight. Okay, that's beautiful. So, wow, what a big new step for you. So you're graduating college, and you just kind of want to see what the near future holds. Ooh, we have the Fool to start. All about change. The 3 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. The Hermit. Clarify the Fool for me. Clarify. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Tower in reverse, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. And clarify the Hermit. And we have the 6 of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy for Wands, celebration. Okay, so clearly you are embarking on a new cycle. A big change is going to happen. You're finally going to be free. And it's like, what do you do with this freedom? It's a very exciting time for you. I definitely see that for sure. There's a lot of big changes coming in, especially on the front of just your abundance and prosperity, or the energy surrounding abundance and prosperity. But with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like there are some trips that might be planned this summer, maybe with some friends, or you might be going on an unexpected sort of trip with a friend. Something to do with friendships, like a last hurrah, or specifically people that might be moving away from where they usually are with you because of school. But I feel like you're going to celebrate in like an experience. I feel like the way that you're going to celebrate is going to result in some sort of experience rather than just like a material item. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, this experience is going to really kickstart your energy into adulthood. I mean, clearly you're already an adult, but it feels more official this time. And I think it's because you have this new sense of freedom. But the Ten of Pentacles is the energy surrounding your abundance and prosperity. And I really feel like you're going to be in alignment and flow. You're just going to be really grasping opportunities really quickly. The Ten of Pentacles here can represent feeling really stable financially, but it could be in a direct result of some sort of job offer, internship, something that is lined up for you that gives you a sense of security. So I don't know if you already have something lined up, but if not, it really might just fall from the sky. It might be one of those things that is presented to you at a time where you're at a really good high in your life. We have the Hermit, which represents, as you can see, solitude, but even more so, it represents going inward and talking to God. So if you don't have something in alignment, like as far as a job or an internship, I feel like with the Hermit energy, it's saying just, kind of go inward and speak to your guides directly, because there is a pathway that is already kind of lined out for you. Now, we all have multiple variants, multiple doors that we can walk through, which lead us to this, and that, and there's so many different, algorithms that come out of that. But with the Hermit, I feel like you're going to really thrive in listening to your intuition and listening to your intuition's guidance. I think it's important to have this experience specifically with a best friend, a good friend, but I think after that, it's really important to get to work or to go inward. It's kind of saying, have that celebration, have that excitement, but focus in your energy on creating more stability for yourself. Focus in that energy on listening to your intuition and your intuition's guidance. There's a huge energy here that's kind of warning against going crazy this summer. So there's maybe going to be a temptation with the Fool to do things and do that and do this, but there's a huge seriousness that is calling your attention. So it could be that the seriousness that's calling for your attention is saying, although you have this new profound freedom and everything is great, make sure you put your priorities at the forefront of your focus. With the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like you are clearly ending a cycle and beginning a new one, and this is going to be such a full circle moment for you. And I feel like just by doing that, there's going to be a lot of other things that shift and come into play, and it's going to lead to sort of an epiphany. Now, the Tower in reverse is not a negative card. It's actually pretty positive. But I feel like, Brianna, I got you. You are number 6 on the list. I have 2 spots left for tonight, you guys. 2 spots left. The Tower in reverse is not negative. It's a spiritual moment. It's an epiphany. It's you trying to figure out what you can do for yourself for long-term growth and long-term stability, clarifying that Ten of Pentacles. And with the Wheel, I do feel like your biggest focus is going to be what's next and what now. With the Six of Wands, I do think that there's going to be a lot of success, and that's such a general and broad term, but I feel like the success here is really going to kind of show you itself through the downloads that you're going to receive. So maybe there's something that you've been pulled to go towards, or you've been pushed to kind of dabble and explore, and you haven't had the time, or you haven't had like the energy. And I think right now is the time to explore those options, or explore the things that you've been kind of pulled to come towards, the things that are sort of interesting you. You would be very surprised, is what I'm hearing, at what will really match success for you, what will really create abundance for you. And sometimes it's in the places that we least expect it, but it always is in the place in which we enjoy it. And we have that Six of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. So something about, you know, calling out to your destiny is going to be really big here. I want to pull some Oracle. Let's get some Oracle for Irene. So you're going to be in kind of an observational energy this summer, but I feel like regardless, you're like of this kind of introversion, you're going to be very content, very happy. There's going to be a lot of things that shift and change, and that might feel very uncomfortable at first, but on the other side of this wheel is going to come a lot of results in the energy surrounding your friendships, results in the energy surrounding certain experiences you're going to have, results in the energy of your abundance and prosperity, and then specifically results in your intuition and the kind of guidance that it wants to give you. So I feel like overall there's going to be a lot of really great and profound, almost intuitive things happening, spiritual things happening for you in the near future. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. All right, Irene, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. And I hope to see you and hear from you again, because I want to hear an update. But I love you. And I'm excited for you. So congratulations. Graduating college is no joke. I would know, I'm a dropout, so I wasn't able to do it. All right. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Trina. Okay, so you got two 18 plus deck pulls and channeled messages. We're about to get the tea from Trina, and we're gonna figure out this Bradford update. Okay, so it's 18 plus, channeled messages. So he apologized to you. Girl, I knew he would. Long story short, I had to pick him up one night when my friends got drunk and I had to take him home. He apologized for being a, quote, shitbag. His words. And since then, we've been all right. He replies to my text again, but we don't hang out. He's still talking to that hunter girl. So how is he feeling about me? What's going to happen between us? Oh my gosh, the tea. Bradford. His name would be Bradford. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. How is he feeling about you? What's going to happen between us? We have the King of Swords. Judgment. What is going to happen between Bradford and Trina? What is going to happen between Bradford and Trina? Clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords. Okay, Bree, I got you. I'll write a note. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Swords. We have the Magician in reverse, clarifying judgments. And we have the Seven of Swords. I swear to God, if this truck wakes up my baby, I'm going to be really not happy. Our baby's nursery's window is really, it honestly is not a good window. it's very like light, and you know, Texas, there'd be the loudest fucking trucks rambling right past it, and I'm like, I swear. And right now our neighbor's whatever he is doing outside of its window. Okay, so Trina, Bradford update. With the 5 of Wands, yeah, there's definitely still some drama, there's still some chaos here in the connection. Obviously there was some improvement, some forward movement by him apologizing to you, but I do feel like his influence is still there. And I'm saying his influence because I feel like it's partially his fault, but it could even be in result of the girl that he's talking to. She really does not like you. I mean, that's very, very clear here. She really does not want him looking in your direction. She really feels threatened by you. I'm not even going to hold back. I mean, it's the truth. She feels really threatened by you, and she's trying to kind of have him turn a blind eye towards you. So I'm really assuming with the 4 of Wands in reverse that she has no clue he's texting you. Because I feel like if she had it her way, or if she had a say, he would not be talking to you at all. So he is definitely found himself in the midst of this drama. And it feels very catty, and it feels kind of like something he could help, but doesn't really know how to have control over it. Now, he's being represented as the King of Swords, which is really ironic because I don't think he has a good grip on how to really communicate his feelings. I feel like he's really not telling you how he feels. We have that 5 of Pentacles. He's making you feel kind of, you know, like obviously you're not getting enough information from him, which is why we're here doing this tarot reading. But he's almost like purposely doing that. And part of it could be because he, one, doesn't even know how to communicate his feelings properly, maybe because of the pressure of the girl that he's seeing who really doesn't like you, who's threatened by you. And then 2, it could also be that he's doing it on purpose because he wants to see, you know, how you feel or how you deal under pressure. Because so far, honestly, you've been really nurturing, you've been really kind, you've been really forgiving. So it's almost like maybe on partially he's like testing you to see like how far you'll go for him. But definite fuckboy tendencies for sure coming out with the King of Swords. And then with that 5 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe he's just not really understanding how he's making you feel or the impact of his bullshit and how it's affecting you. Because the 5 of Pentacles is about being left out. It's about feeling like you're not included in something. And I really feel like that's you. You're the one who's being left out. And he's not understanding his impact. Now with Judgment, this is the day of reckoning. We're kind of wondering what's going to happen, and you're asking that question, you know, what's going to happen between us. I feel like the Magician with Judgment and the Magician in reverse, it can represent that, you know, it's still in the works spiritually. Like, I still wouldn't even know what to tell you on what to expect because he's so unpredictable at this point. I do feel like you guys are going to have your own day of reckoning, your own Judgment day. Something might explode is sort of the energy. Something might kind of come out of this in that you realize that, like, maybe he realizes this girl he's talking to is really toxic, or, you know, there's just going to be some sort of spiritual shift between you two that is really going to, like, show you just how much you guys are fated, like how much your connection is meant to be, and how spiritually fated it is, in that there are like fated events that will play out. But I feel like in the near future, something is going to happen, maybe in their connection, that is going to kind of have a domino effect in the connection that you share with him. And it's going to create some sort of new beginning, or some sort of new opportunity for change. Now, I wouldn't be super hopeful about it because we still don't really know what that means with Bradford. The 7 of Swords can talk about manipulation, it can talk about deception, and it can talk about someone wearing a mask. So I wouldn't expect this fool, this change, to be that they confess their undying love to you. I do still think that they're going to keep their feelings pretty close-lipped as they have been. But it could just represent that your relationship will have a chance to thrive again without the influence of another person. So let's pull some oracle. We have round and round. So it could feel like this connection is kind of going in circles. And because of that, you know, it's really hard to say what is in the near future and what is going to happen between you two. But I do feel like this person wants to be, you know, more fair with you. At least more fair than they have been. There is going to be just balance spiritually that is going to happen for this connection very soon. I really want to pull, I just made these tonight, these new oracles, channeled oracles. I really want to pull one for you because I'm curious as to like what would come out, like what he would say. Okay. I appreciate and respect you. I know you are seeing my messages. Okay, so maybe you've been leaving him on red a little bit. I'm afraid of this connection, but more afraid to lose you. So yeah, judgment. He's feeling a little triggered by the fact that you kind of have been so like nurturing and sweet. Because they you know, let's quote themselves, they've been a shit bag. And they realize like they've been really not that nice, not that good to you. And here you are still being a good friend, picking them up when they're drunk, you know? So now they're like, okay, they're seeing you as someone that they really appreciate and really respect, but they are like afraid of this connection and like they don't know how to give you what you need. We have you are my best friend. What else would they see? What else would they say? What else would they say? I know I can't take back what I did, but I want to try. Okay. So not much is being said. Again, they're still pretty close-lipped, even with the channeled oracle. But they are, you know, they are coming to realization of, one, the type of person you are. You're amazing, Trina. And then two, you know, their role in this connection. One thing is for sure, they are feeling like they want you guys to remain best friends. So they don't want anything happening to this friendship that you guys have. It's very important to them that they preserve it and that they keep it alive. So let's do their channeled messages. Let's see what they would say to you. What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? Okay, well they definitely miss the head that you give. They're like, they love how you give head. We have the Three of Wands. What would Bradford say? We have the Knave of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse. They love your titties. They kind of just generally and overall miss how you handle their cock. This is what I'm getting. We have Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. What would Bradford say? What would he say to you? The thing is, after all that we've been through, I'm still so down for you. There's something about you that I just cannot get out of my mind. I mean, you're fucking crazy and wild, but you're also so sweet and caring, and I feel like I'm the asshole in this situation, and I have to somehow not only apologize to you, but just work for your trust again, because I really feel like I've exhausted you. And what's interesting is I don't want to lose you, and I'm acting like someone that doesn't care if I lose you. But that's really not the truth. The truth is, if this was like a dream reality and it wasn't real, I want to live with you and be with you and have a life with you and all those great things and a house and dogs and stuff like that. Because you're my best friend at the end of the day, and I trust you more than I've trusted anyone else, and I'm comfortable with you, and I'm attracted to you, and it's a win-win-win on all ends. But because it's real life, because I've hurt your feelings, because I'm seeing this other girl, because I've just generally fucked everything up, I don't know where to even begin. I don't even know where and how I could create this dream and make it a reality. I feel like, I've said it before, but I feel like if we were actually in a relationship, I would just somehow ruin it, and then I'd lose you completely as a human, as a person, as my best friend. And that's just not a risk that I'm willing to take, because look at how far we've come in our friendship. I feel like we've done a good job of preserving what we do have left, even though we fucked each other. And I'm sorry for this this girl, and she's very jealous of you, and I don't know, I think she's just intimidated by how long we've known each other and how much we have going on. And I try to reassure her, but she seems very focused in on you, and that's something that I just I'm sorry for, but it is my fault. I've been at an indecision between these things, these options, you and her, and what to do, and it hasn't been very clear. It's been very confusing, actually, and I've been trying to kind of think on it and take it slow, but you've seen what has happened. In result of that, I've just been an asshole. And I am most afraid of hurting you. I'm most afraid of making you unhappy. Because honestly, you've been so sweet and so fair, and you are so deserving of more. You're deserving of someone who can give you more than I can give you, than I've been giving you. You're so spiritual and intuitive, and I feel like without me even saying that much, you know so much already. And sometimes it scares me. Sometimes you intimidate me. I feel like you disapprove of me and how I've been acting lately. But all I can say is that I'm grateful for you. I hope someday I'll be able to really find the words to express to you just how I truly feel. But for now, I just kind of want to say that I want to be friends. I want to remain friends. I want to be in your life for a really long time. I really feel like you and I will outgrow all of these little petty kind of relationships that we've been in and out of, and the thing that will remain the same is that we're best friends, that we're in each other's lives, and that's what is important to me. That's what matters. I don't want to not have you. You're silly, you're fun, I have a great time with you, and you truly make me so happy. I'm sorry for all of the bullshit, but just please know that in my heart and in my mind, I always will think that you are irreplaceable and so special, so beautiful, so sexy, and all of that great stuff. But for right now, I just cannot give to you, honestly, what you deserve. And maybe you don't even see it. Maybe you don't even see what you deserve, but it's not me. You deserve better, so much better, and you deserve more than I can give, and I know that you will find it. And I'll be so happy for you when you do. I'll be a little jealous. I will, but I'll be happy. But I want to remain friends. I want to remain in your life. I don't want you to cut me off. I don't want you to walk away from me because of this trauma that we've experienced. I really want to have this conversation with you. I really don't want to throw away everything that we have done and had together. You're the best. You're the GOAT. All right, so that was your channeled messages from your person. Wow. I feel like there's a new level of maturity. I'm finally really glad that he's expressing this to you because I felt like it was always there. But maybe he was just so wrapped up in all of this crap that he just didn't have the words to assign to it. So I'm happy that he finally kind of knows what to say. But yeah, I definitely get the energy that she has been talking about you a lot and can't seem to like get over it. All right, so let's do your next reading, which is an 18 plus and channeled messages. So long story short, oh my gosh, okay, wait. You ran into Nico while you were out with your friends last Friday. Girl, where do you hang out? Why is everyone running into each other? I love this. It's like a TV show. Okay. I totally freaked and avoided him. He works with my best friend's little sister, and they were out with other coworkers. And my best friend's little sister ran up to me to say hi, and I look over to see who she's with, and there he was. I know he saw you. He didn't come up to you or anything. How is he feeling about you? How did he feel about you when he saw you at the bar? Ooh, the tea. All right. So let's see. How did he feel when he last saw you at the bar? How did Nico feel when he last saw you? Oh my god, you're in Vegas. Well then duh. That's awesome. I had some friends that lived there and they were flight attendants and same shit. They're just always running into people. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. How did he feel when he last saw you? We have the Seven of Wands. We have Temperance. The Moon. Okay, clarify the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Whoa. Lots of energy. Clarify the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. Clarify Temperance. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And clarify the Moon. We have the King of Swords. All right, so for sure, like up front, this stirred up a lot of feelings for him. I mean, it was like he was doing so well, and then he saw you. He definitely, okay, damn it, I wish I had a ponytail. He definitely missed you. That brought up feelings, for sure. It was like a movie moment. Like, seeing you randomly definitely stirred the emotion within him, and it made him kind of immediately embark into nostalgia. Like, he just started thinking about, you know, you and like how nice it would have been if you guys were in a better place to just say hi to each other and catch up, and like he like is now really missing you and thinking about the times that you spent together. It was almost like he had probably had a good run without thinking about you at all, and then that just stirred the pot. That just made him, all those residual feelings just come up to the surface. Ten of Cups in reverse. I mean, he's very, very unhappy. He's very, very sad that he lost you as a person, period. And seeing you really, I mean, I just can't, all I'm visualizing is just stirring the fucking pot, because we have that Seven of Wands. So it's like they immediately felt like some type of way. Seven of Wands can represent competition. So I don't know if you were with another guy or other guys, but they immediately felt very competitive. They felt like jealous. They felt like defensive. They put themselves in a defense mode. Like it's almost like if you were with another guy, immediately he wants to like perk up his chest and act like he's all big or bigger or like just more manly. But it kind of stirred the pot, and like he's like, okay, well, why am I doing this? Like obviously there's nothing here, obviously I can't like come back, but immediately like his instinct was to compete, was to like be jealous, was to be concerned about who you're with and what you're doing and where you're going, because he has no tabs on you anymore at all. And so it really made him think emotionally, you know, all of it. And with the Knave of Cups, I definitely feel like there was this energy of like, you really pulled on his heartstrings. Like he started thinking about like how much he used to really love you, or probably still loves you, because the Knave of Cups is here. And these are feelings that are still here. They're just residual, and they were brought up to the surface. And I mean, he really just kind of looked at you, and you had this like, I don't know what you were wearing, but you had this very effortless, beautiful hair. You just looked really healthy and flush and sexy and like juicy booty, all of it. And it just made him realize like what he really lost and missed out on. And then he started fantasizing, immediately started thinking, like after this kind of competitive air, he started thinking, how can, you know, what if we do like hang out again? Like what if we do restore balance in this connection? I mean, he didn't put it in those terms, but he was like, what if, you know, like how could I segue my way back into her life? He started realizing that these feelings were profound, that they were there, that they were overwhelming. And he started thinking with his logical brain, okay, well, how, you know, what if we do talk again? And like, where would it go from there? And he just started thinking of all the different opportunities that you guys could have together if he were to like make a move. But it left him with nothing but confusion, because he's shut out from you, he's blocked. And he realized that like it's over, it's done. Like reality probably set in with the moon, and he probably realized, you know, like it's done. Like I can't. I'm shut out. She doesn't want anything to do with me. She's over it. She's over me, and it's my fault. And he's thinking about it, and he's still trying to figure out how he could communicate to you, like what he could say to you. But yeah, everything came rushing in, and he felt very like jealous of whoever you were with. We have unrequited love, so yeah, he felt like he was like had all these heart eyes for you all of a sudden, and with the moon, you're over it, you're done. And it's his fault with deception, because he put on a false mask for too long. And you know, there's this profound deepness in the connection, and it could be because you guys are soulmates, but it was just like, it really like tugged on his heartstrings, is the energy. Okay, what are these oracles? Yeah, you looked really confident, and you looked really just, yeah, confident, happy, looking blessed, feeling blessed. Like your energy, your aura, you know, whether you can see auras or not, it was radiant. You were radiant. So whether you put no thought into it at all, it was like a movie scene, and you know, cue the wind, and it like blew your hair, and like Beyonce, I don't know. But it was like you looked perfect to them, and it just brought all of the shit back to the surface and made him really think like in overdrive about you and the connection, and like, you know. And it came full circle back to him realizing, oh, it's my fault that things ended up this way. I'm an ass. So that's really interesting. Let's do your channeled messages. What would he say to you? What would he say to you? Okay. Well, Six of Cups back up, because he misses you. I'm gonna lose my voice over you, Trina. Okay, we have the Lovers, the Hierophant, Judgment. What would he say to Trina? We have the Fool, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, I miss you a lot, and I wish we could start over. I wish we could just pretend that we don't know each other and meet all over again like it's brand new. I I miss you. I miss being with you. I miss everything about you. I know that like if we talked again it wouldn't be sexual. Like I know that I can't just come into your life and like be that way, and I don't want to do that. I honestly, if I had the chance, if you gave me the chance again, I would try to prove to you that I'm straight, I'm loyal, I'm committed, that I'm not here to just fuck you. I'm not trying to just fuck around. I don't want to play you. I don't want to play with your feelings. Like I wish I could be given that chance. If I was just given that chance, I would prove you wrong. I would prove you different. I would communicate better. I mean, I feel like I've learned the lesson. I know that you wanted to be given more to. I know that you wanted someone to be honest with you and talk to you, and I feel like I fumbled the ball. I feel like I really fucked that up. And I feel like I've grown a lot, and I've become a stronger person because of you. Because of you, I now know, what is not the right stuff to do in a relationship. And I know it sounds like clown, but like I guess I just didn't know how to truly love before. If I had that chance again, I would do things differently. I would move slower. I would try to, win your heart over rather than just try to fuck you. And I wouldn't explore other options. I would focus my attention and my energy on you, and I wouldn't run from the connection the way that I did. I would just run towards you and try to make it clear that you're all that I care about, and that I want something, that I want, what we had, what fun times we shared together. And I miss, obviously I miss the sex too, but I miss just the intimacy. I miss you and how sweet you were. And I feel like I took it all for granted. And I know I took it all for granted. I really fucked this up. I really made you feel like you were just sort of an object of my desire, and I didn't realize that you were someone who should have been worshipped and treated better. And I'm sorry it took me being on the outside for me to realize that. And I have a million sorries, because I feel like all I did was just fuck this up, and you walked away, and I deserved that. I deserved all of that. You were too good to me, and I didn't deserve that. But now I see you out with other people, with another guy, and like, I don't know, I didn't realize it would fucking fuck me up so much. It pissed me off. Like, does he even understand like how special you are? I felt like he didn't even understand. Like, I felt like he didn't really like, I don't know, I thought you'd be with like a different kind of guy, but I don't know what your type is. And I don't know, it made me like really fucking jealous and pissed, and like made me think in all these directions that I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna be like all in my head like that, but I was. And it just full circle back to me realizing that I lost you and the best thing that's happened to me. And of course, like, you probably already know this because you're so spiritual and all this stuff, but I am coming to these lessons a lot slower. I miss you. I miss the times that we spent together. I wish we could have a do-over, and if we did, I promise I wouldn't fuck it up. Woo! I am literally gonna lose my voice. All right, Trina, I love you. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for the update, the tea. I'm vicariously living my best life through you. But I really hope that resonated. I love you so much. That was juicy. That was like, I think the most mature I've ever seen him or heard him. So that is a lot of growth, and that's something. That means something. All right. So, yes. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Anna. All right, Anna. So you got an 18 plus channeled oracle and timeline messages, and you just want a love reading. Okay, happy Mother's Day as well, love. I hope all the mamas out there had a good Mother's Day. So you want a love reading. Do you want a general love reading, or do you want to ask a specific question? And I have the channeled oracle for you. And they're making so much noise outside, so if you guys can hear it, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so general love reading. All right, you guys, I have 2 spots left for tonight. If you want to book, 2 spots left for tonight, and then you're all booked up for tonight's live. I did just open up private readings. I made that announcement on a video that unfortunately is still loading. It hasn't uploaded yet to the channel. But I am doing more extensive packages if you guys are interested in more of a private personal reading. And you can email me for the menu on that one. All right, Anna, so you got an 18 plus, and we're gonna do a love reading. Let's see what comes out for you. Love reading for Anna. Spirits, angels, and guides, show us what's gonna come through for Anna. We have the World to start. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Knave of Wands. The Star. Clarify the world for me. Clarify the world. We have the Ace of Swords. The King of Swords clarifying the Ace of Cups. Have the Eight of Wands, clarifying the Knave of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Cups, clarifying the Star. Okay. So I feel like with the World to start, something is coming very full circle for you in your love life. It's almost climactic. But I feel like you could be ending a cycle and embarking on a new one with fresh, new energy. So there might have been an ex or someone that you have been working on releasing, and you have finally released them. Yeah. Someone who might have really wanted a relationship with you and it didn't work out, or I don't know, but the past is in the past, because I feel like new love is coming for you, and you will have the option to explore it, to fall in love, to date, and there might be more than one prospect I'm seeing. This opportunity can come through on a dating site, so I'm not sure if you're on any dating apps or anything of that nature. It could also be like word of mouth with the Ace of Swords, so maybe a friend of a friend, someone sets you up on a blind date or something of that nature. But I'm seeing something like where you match with someone on a dating app, and it kind of turns into like a whirlwind romance that you weren't expecting with a person who could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have that in their chart. This is someone who is a great communicator. They're very confident. This is someone who I feel like is going to be much bigger than you, like taller and probably huskier, someone who might like tower over you. I feel like they might be different than what you're used to, because they really are going to try to court you. I feel like this is someone who doesn't want just sex from you. They want to earn your respect. They want to kind of wine and dine you and really take their time to impress you. We have the star. We have the star clarifying the King of Cups. And I feel like this person is going to really find you to be someone who's extremely unique. This is someone who... Sorry, one second, Hannah. Okay. This is someone who, you guys are going to have, like, I feel like conversations that are really unique. Like, there's really going to be nothing that is off the table. I feel like you guys will be really compatible in your communication. You'll really build off of each other's wit. This person is really going to appreciate how unique you are, how smart you are, how much you know about, like, spirituality and all these, like, really cool elements. This person could also have, like, a profound depth to them and deepness to them. They could be very emotionally mature, someone who is really going to take care of your heart. And that's what I kind of sense here with the Knave of Wands in reverse. They're not like a fuckboy. This is not someone who wants to just, like, you know, they do want to fuck you. They definitely want to fuck you. They're definitely attracted to you. But they're not going to just, like, hit it and quit it. They really want to stick around for the long haul. They really want to get to know you, your spirit, your soul. This is someone that I feel like you could fall in love with. So if this is not, like, someone that you have yet to meet, this is someone that you have met, and it's about to deepen. With the world, there is about to be sort of a new energy that you guys embark on together, because there is a lot of chemistry and compatibility. You guys are a match. And I feel like there is a potential for you both to fall in love. There could be a lot of humor in the connection. You guys could, like, you know, bounce jokes off each other. This is someone who could be really funny, or someone you feel like you can kind of open up to and laugh with and play with. This person probably makes you feel really confident or sexy, or that's their goal. They really want you to feel confident and sexy. They want you to be proud of your body, your skin. They really want you to get naked with them and really let loose and be vulnerable. But I do feel like there's a lot of funny moments, even like in the bedroom. This person really wants to dominate you, so they really kind of want to be the doer. They want you to kind of, like, sit back and take it, whether it be missionary or doggy style or getting on your knees and, like, deep throating them. They really want to eat you out as well, but this is someone who really wants to take control in the bedroom. This is someone who's really flirty, and they could be flirty and humorous. Like, they have this kind of, like, playfulness to them, this kind of wit and sarcasm. This is someone I feel like that could be expressing their love to you very soon, because they are probably falling in love with you, like, as we speak. They're seeing you as someone who is a blessing. Like, they're feeling really lucky to have met you. Maybe before they had met you, they felt kind of orphaned or abandoned, or they've had really bad luck in relationships and connections and felt like, you know, the people that they were involved with just really weren't worth their time and energy in the long run. This person is very attracted to your breast. They really like your titties. They really like your legs. They think you're really nice long legs. They like your booty as well. So let's do some channeled oracle. Ha! We have You're an Alien, which is totally the star card. But they're, like, seeing you as out of this world. You're just so different. And they think you're so much fun. And there's that playfulness, that flirtiness. They're like, you're so much fun. They have a lot of fun with you. You light up any room you walk into. You are so beautiful. And we would make a good couple. Okay, so they're already coupling you guys together. They're already thinking about you guys, you know, in social situations or introducing you to their family, that kind of thing. You are so special. So yeah, and I think that goes along with being an alien. They see you as being out of this world. They see you as someone who's special. You know, they they know that you're irreplaceable. So I want to have a dog with you. The ultimate level of commitment. So yeah, this person is really fantasizing about your connection, feeling really grateful to have met you. Let's do your timeline, Oracle. Okay. So you can apply this however you want. Let me make sure it's all flipped over though. Okay, we have 4 months and very soon. So very soon to 4 months. You can apply that timeline however you want. Very soon you could expect communication from them. In 4 months from now, you guys be in a relationship, you know, however you want to look at it. But it's very soon and very quick energy for sure. All right, Anna, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. Once again, I appreciate you. And I hope to get an update about this little love fling you have going on because it looks really positive. I'm going to move on to the next person. Excuse me, which is Haley. All right, so Haley, you got an 18, or you got a regular deck pool. Hello, Haley. Thank you so much for being so prompt. Okay, so you asked your crush if he feels the same way a few weeks ago. We will be seeing each other again soon. I'm wondering how it will go and how he's feeling now. Okay, so for Haley, ask your crush if he feels the same a few weeks ago. You'll be seeing him again soon. You're wondering how it will go and how he's feeling now. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacle energy. This person could have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus placements in their chart. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, the cough, this is like the least of it. I was so sick with like a fever or the flu or whatever happened to me last week, but it was weird. I have not gotten sick like that in a very long time. But this is like the least of my concerns. I was not even able to get out of bed. It was crazy. But I do, yes, hope the cough gets better as well. So we have the High Priestess. So what was, Haley, what did they say when you told them how you felt? Hi, Shipshuries. So these are paid readings. If you want to book a reading, you can, but just kind of like copying and pasting your question over and over again isn't really going to do much. So look at the description box and see if this is something that you're interested in. If not, then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. Hello, little kitty. So, Haley, what did your crush say in return to you telling them how you felt? We have the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for me. Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the High Priestess for me. Okay. So much energy. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Wands. Okay. So they definitely value your connection. They definitely see you as a good friend of theirs, someone that they, you know, get along with, someone that they like hanging out with. So they are excited to see you. They are excited to hang out with you. How they're feeling currently is that you're just next level. Like, this person's, they might be blindly unaware that you're into them. Like, they might be a friend that had no clue that you had more feelings for them. But there's sort of this energy of, like, either they're aware that you like them and they feel like, why? You're completely out of their league. Or B, they're completely unaware that you like them, because how could you ever like them? You're super out of their league. Either scenario, it's almost like they see you as being on a pedestal and they put you there. They really feel like you are sexy and beautiful and charismatic, ambitious, smart, witty, you know, sharp, like all of those things. They think you're very intuitive. They think you're very mysterious. Like, you are really badass to them. And so they haven't even imagined, like, you know, a relationship between you two, because they didn't think it could happen. I mean, they could be very just kind of clueless, like that you really do like them in that way. I do feel like this person would be really interested. I mean, they would try really hard to put in a lot of work into the connection. This is someone who would want to have a healthy relationship where you guys build a solid foundation together. But they're just not sure how happy you would be with them in the long term, because one, they feel like you're out of their league. You know, that's them putting you on a pedestal. But two, they might feel like they know you better, and they might feel like they're not what you're really looking for, what you really are bargaining for. They might think that you deserve better, or you deserve different, and they might feel like they might not be able to make you happy, or provide for you the way that you might expect. So they're a little afraid of that, and they have entertained the thought. But it's so interesting because it's so, like, not in their wheelhouse. Like, they've entertained the thought of, like, oh, you know, what if Haley likes me? Like, what could we be together? But they haven't entertained it or danced with it all the way, because they almost feel like it's not a possibility that you could be into them, which is so, like, cute, honestly. So I think that this person, you know, would be very surprised if you told them how you felt, like, to their face. They would be very caught off guard. They'd be super into it. They'd really, really want to, like, figure out how you guys could make this work. What would be the next plan of action? All of that great stuff, but they just don't know, like, what you would be doing with a person like them. And it's because, you know, they think you're just amazing. You're just everything and more, and, you know, it kind of intimidates them, honestly. But I do feel like if they had the real truth about your feelings, they would try to take action towards you and the connection. So let's pull some oracle. We have attraction. So yeah, like I said, this person's very, very attracted to you. They think you're sexy and beautiful and smart and mysterious, and, like, really, you are their muse. I mean, they think about you a lot, actually. And you make them very happy. They just feel like they wouldn't be able to reciprocate. Like, they wouldn't be able to make you very happy. There could be, like, a childlike sort of playfulness to the connection. It could even be that you guys grew up together. Could even be, like, as a stretch, that you're supposed to have children together. But they feel like you guys have a lot of chemistry. You have a lot in common, and they know that you guys flirt, but I guess they just thought you were flirty. I guess they maybe didn't realize that, like, you actually were into them. And again, it's like a thought they've sort of entertained, but not really. They just didn't think it was a possibility. They just think you're too good for them. We have Treasure Island. Like, they'd be very surprised. They're like, oh my god, I found, like, the buried treasure. It's been right in front of me this whole time. But yeah, I do feel like instead of being like, because sometimes with this energy, it's like, okay, are they going to act on these feelings? Like, if they knew the truth, would they do anything with it? And I really feel like this person would. They'd be super psyched. They'd be like, oh shit, like, I didn't know that you have these feelings for me, and like, I wish I had known sooner. I would have like acted on them a lot sooner. But yeah, this person would definitely take action towards you for sure. So yeah, loving this energy for you. So I feel like it's gonna go well. I feel like how they're feeling about you is just, they're not expecting this. They're excited to see you, but they're not expecting like if you do kind of have this omission for it to go in their favor. They just think you're kind of out of their league. So yeah, I love that for you. All right, Haley, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person. Hi, Bree. You are after Shanice, who is next. And then Shubashuri, I'm going to say it one more time, girl, but these are paid readings. If you want to book a reading, all information's in the description box below. So yeah. Okay, so Shanice, you are next. You're going to get the tea. Okay. So this is an 18 plus and channeled oracle. Hey girl, hey, how are you? All right, the tea. So you saw Stanley again on Saturday, and the energy was kind of weird because he was with his guy friends and wasn't paying you much mind. You did see him looking at you a few times, and when he came to say hi, he called me friend. Later in the night, we played a game together, and it was cool as always, and then I went to talk to him a little bit, and we were goofing around. But again, the energy was weirder than normal. I just want to know how he's feeling about you now, if he's feeling anything, if there's a future for this connection. Okay. All right, so the tea. If he's feeling anything about, how's he feeling about you now? If he's feeling anything about the future of this connection. Okay. So you saw Stanley. Spirit, what is on this man's mind? Ooh. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups. This world kept wanting to pop out, and it finally did again. We have 10 of Cups, we have the World. We have the Devil. Oh. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, out of all the girls, I was the only one he called friend, but I told a friend about it and she thought he was being salty. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the world for me. Clarify the world. Clarify the world for me. We have the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Devil for me. Clarify. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Swords for me. Clarify the Queen of Swords. This is the funniest card to me because I cannot unsee this. This is like how I'm not gonna even say it. It just like, I imagine like now just boobs are for breastfeeding. Just take all the sexiness out of it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you thought it was cute. He singled you out in a kind of cute way. Okay, I mean, I agree. I don't think it was salty. I'm not getting no salty flavor here. I am getting that they have some issues with themselves, and it could be a deeper problem at large and a projection that kind of came out that you picked up on because you're highly intuitive. Let's get into it. Ten of Cups to start. I mean, come on. He knows you well. He said friend, but y'all ain't just friends, and I feel like that was the joke. I mean, you're more, you know him. You know the ins and outs of him, and he knows you're really spiritual. Hi, Kat. Yes, it's okay. I'm sorry I didn't get to you. You will be number 7. He knows that you know the ins and outs of him, and he knows you're like the spiritual guru now, so he feels like you know a lot more than like what you're supposed to. But he's always felt like a sense of playfulness in your connection. He's always felt like he could be comfortable with you, he could joke around with you, play with you, and he likes that. Like, he doesn't want to be with anybody who's sensitive, who he can't like joke around with. He was not trying to be salty, he was trying to be funny. But I feel like trying to be funny, there was like an underlying emotion to it. I feel like he legitimately does consider you a friend or a long-term person in his life that he can trust and rely on. You are someone who makes him happy. I mean, he's never not happy to see you. Your presence just makes him happy. It makes him feel fulfilled. I feel like this connection in general, or you meeting him or running into him, or however this went down, whether it was on purpose or not, came really full circle, because this is not like where your connection has been, and it kind of came full circle in that now you guys can really like start over again. Now you can really like start from the basics and talk, and like the friend is almost like thematic, because it's like the kind of theme of this, what you can now be. You know, you guys have always been more than friends, and now that things have come full circle in the connection, him calling you friend is like ironic. I feel like now you guys can really start over, and there's this sort of clean slate waiting for you. They want to flirt with you, they want to talk to you, they like, you know, your wit, they like the things that you kind of say in return to them. They've always had feelings for you, they'll always have feelings for you. The Ten of Cups in this spread, to me though, is more nostalgic. It's more of like a family thing, it's more of like a, you will always have a space in their heart kind of thing. They would love to see this grow, they'd love to see this become something more, but they're dealing with some shit, so they weren't really thinking in that way. They're dealing with some shit when it comes to themselves. They could be dealing with some literal addiction issues. They could be dealing with some financial issues. They could be dealing with some codependencies. The Devil's so broad, I mean, the list could go on. But with the Five of Pentacles clarifying, I do feel like they're dealing with some financial issues, and for a lot of masculines, dealing with financial issues somehow is hand in hand to them feeling confident. So they're not feeling very confident about themselves. They're not like feeling like they can put themselves out there, you know? They're kind of feeling insecure. But they looked at you as someone who is not feeling that way. They thought you were probably the most confident that they've ever seen you. You were witty and funny and sharp, and you were hanging out with your girls, and like they really felt like you were super popular and just poppin' is the energy. And then the Queen of Pentacles, they felt like, damn, like you've really discovered your path, you've really discovered your career, you're really feeling more self-assured. You know, whether that's your truth or not, you gave them that impression, and that impression was enough for them to be like, whoa, yo, hello. And they kind of looked at you in a new light, like, damn, Shanice is really like grown, and she's like, you know, doing the damn thing. They were really admiring like your body, and it was making them nervous, like how snatched you were looking, how good you were looking, like in your outfit. Oh my god, you just said that, and he liked your outfit. That's crazy. Yeah, he was really like kind of nervous, like around you, because you were so attractive to him, and he was just like, damn, your hair was popping, your face looked good, your skin looked good, you have these juicy lips. And they felt like you were super confident. Like you said, they liked your outfit, you know, like something about your presence just really intimidated them. Like all of a sudden, it's like they know you better than that, but all of a sudden they're all like nervous around you and shit, and that was like kind of new for them. We have worth waiting for, so I don't know what the angels are up to. It's safe for you to love very soon. What is going on? I do feel like, you know, seeing you really stirred up emotions. I mean, same thing with like that I was feeling for Trina. I feel like with this person, you know, they're in between worlds right now. They're not actually, if they gave you a good impression or a solid impression of themselves, it's a front. They're really not doing that well, but you probably already know that. But I feel like give it some time. Let this person clear out some of the energies that they're working with, because this was a good impression that you gave them, and it's going to stick. And if you just allow it to kind of unfold naturally, you'd be surprised like how much they're going to start thinking about you coming soon. So let's do some channeled oracle. What would this person say to you? I mean, if they could, they'd fuck you like right then and there. That's another thing. I mean, they would just thought your body was on fleek, like you look snatched. They really wanted to like cup your titties and like fuck you in doggy. Okay. I'm afraid of this connection, but more afraid to lose you. So they're definitely intimidated by your witch ass, and they feel like you know a lot. And they just feel like they're just really like intimidated by the whole ass connection, but they also don't want to lose you because they've never met anyone they get along with so well and they're so comfortable with. So it's like, yeah. We have, why are you so distant? So even though you probably were flirty and like very kind, they felt the distance. They felt your reservations. So that made them feel some type of way for sure. I feel comfortable being vulnerable with you. So yeah, you've definitely given this person the space to feel really like they can open up to you. We have, I think it's sexy how ambitious you are. And you are way more stable than me. So this is, and you are so funny. So yeah, they think you're super funny. But they were seeing you as having your shit together with the Queen of Pentacles, and it really triggered them because they were really not having their shit together. Like they probably shouldn't have been out on a Saturday night to begin with, because they probably couldn't even pick up their own tab. Like this person was feeling really insecure about their position financially, and they were seeing you as someone who was just like, shots on me, like just feeling really confident and really good. And like, although they admired that and they thought it was fucking hot, they also were like, damn, like I should be doing that like for her, not the other way around, like that kind of thing. So they definitely, you left a strong impression on them, and you left them feeling some type of way, and now there's all these residual thoughts. They're definitely thinking about you quite a bit. All right, love, so that is what I have for you. I really hope that resonated. I love you as always, Shanice. I appreciate you. No money was needed. We were at a friend's house. Damn. He was like, it's a good thing we're at a friend's house because I can't afford nothing. He's like, I came for the free booze. Hello. All right. I love you. I'm going to move on to the next person. We will talk, though, because I want to know some more tea out of some questions. But I'm going to move on to Brianna. And then Kat, you are after Bree. Bree, you got a regular deck pool. I love you. Okay. So Bree, what opportunities can we see coming for you after you finish school for tech? What opportunities can I see coming in for you after you finish school for tough? We have death to start. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Wow, the cards are just slipping out. The King of Wands. Okay. Back up. Someone's going to be in some boss energy. Clarify death for me. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Okay, clarify the Two of Swords. Alright. Bottom of the deck energy, Ten of Wands. So yes, death representing the ending of school in this matter. So I definitely feel like when things end, new opportunities rise and begin again. And it's going to be really important that you fully release the stress and the burdens of school and what it did to you, because I'm sure it wasn't easy. And that energy can be hard to release because it's, you know, something that we've known for 4+ years. It's comfortable, and there could be a lot of new changes coming for you, where you live and, you know, where you hang out and who you hang out with. A lot of new things are going to begin again and happen. But I feel like there's a lot of growth that is going to come and follow. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like opportunity is going to be really abundant for you. So you're going to be headed into a new cycle where you're like almost in a Midas touch. So everything you touch turns to gold. And there's going to be really this completion of a cycle in how you receive these opportunities. Maybe in the past, not only did you have a fear of asking for things that you wanted, but you had a fear of receiving those things, maybe not feeling deserving of them. But I see that coming to an end. I do feel like you are going to be very content in a way where you'll just be really happy. With the King of Wands, I'm not sure if there's something specifically you're passionate about starting, a business perhaps, or a startup, or a hobby that is a passion of yours that you can turn into substantial income. But the King of Wands is boss energy, and when my feminines are represented as the King of Wands, then I really know that they're in their boss energy, and they're really killing it in that they are there to lead, to be a manager, to be a CEO, to be a business owner, but also a teacher at that. So there could be an opportunity coming through for you with the Ace of Pentacles where you have the ability to oversee some sort of company or start your own. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. And I feel like you have a good fighting spirit, enough so that you can really take this to the finish line. So this could be an opportunity that stems from a family friend, I'm hearing, with the Ten of Cups. Doesn't have to be, but I just don't know how it will come out of nowhere. This could be something you already have lined up, or this could be an opportunity that was really literally destined for you. And it's a blessing that it's coming in this quickly upon coming out of school. But I feel like this is going to make you very happy, and by being in this position, you're going to feel fulfilled, or a sense of purpose, and that you don't need to rely on other people, that you can create and find your own happiness. What's interesting is there is going to be a crossroads or some sort of hangman moment, because you will find your time being really taken up by this endeavor, whether it's a career or a project or a passion. I feel like you won't have that much time for friends or partying or traveling or hanging out. There's going to be sort of a decision that you're going to have to make if this is the road that you want to go down, or if there's something else. I do think this is the initial energy, And maybe it is good that you take a moment of pause to really figure out if this is a road that you want to go down. But in truth, with Justice clarifying the King of Wands, I do feel like the scales will balance out. So maybe at first it will be very like chaotic and there won't be a lot of time and you'll have like a lot of responsibilities and it'll feel kind of burdensome. But I do feel like the scales will even out and you will have time for play as well. It won't all just be work. We have between worlds, so I do see you in a transitionary spot right now, especially starting with the death. Death is all about transformation, and you might not be able to see all these beautiful things that are about to happen for you because there are really gorgeous things happening. Because you might be right here right now, but you are and you should trust that you're headed towards success and abundance. We have building blocks, so I think it's important to establish this foundation for yourself because it does seem like a very blessed opportunity and it might not seem like something at first, but it will amount to a lot and it really is about creating that solid foundation for yourself. We have milk and honey, so I feel like inevitably this is going to lead to something that is very successful and very abundant for you. There is going to be a lot of prosperous rewards that come out of this. Milk and honey to me is really like 10 of Cups energy. So I'm just really getting that you're going to be moving towards a bigger picture. And right now, it might not seem as such, but I do feel like that is going to change for you. All right, love. So I really hope that resonated. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope to hear an update and hear from you again soon. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Kat. All right, you guys. So Kat is the last person for tonight's live. Kat, you got an extended pool, channel message, and timeline. So you get to choose if you want it to be an 18 plus or regular. You just let me know. Okay, we'll do an 18 plus. And we're going to talk about the personality and looks of the man that you'll marry and have babies with. Yay, it's my favorite. Okay. We have the Hierophant. We have the Knave of Swords in reverse. The Two of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. The Star. So this person could be a Taurus and have, or Aquarius. Okay. So this is someone who's very loyal and committed. They're a very stable person. They might even be very slow to warm, and upon meeting them, they will do their best to court you. They're kind of a romantic at heart, so they are very old-fashioned about their exchange and meeting a new person and how they go about that connection. This is someone who could be a boss, a CEO, a business owner. I feel like they're not the best communicator regardless of them being a boss, but they will show you who they are through their actions. This is not someone who likes to do the talk. They like to hear you talk and they love to listen. I do feel like you guys are going to have a lot of chemistry and compatibility, meaning a lot of things in common. This person is going to be like the quote, "You keep me wild and I'll keep you safe." So you might be the wild one in the connection and they're going to be the safe one, but they kind of like it that way. I feel like this person is going to view you as their dream girl, someone that they fantasized about. And upon meeting you, they're not really going to understand why you have any insecurities or what there is to be insecure about, because they think that you are a vision of beauty. They're going to think you're very sexy, very beautiful, very voluptuous. This is someone who's going to really be your hype man and want to build you up so that you feel really confident. Again, they're very loyal, they're very committed. I do feel like this person is going to want to, you know, move things quickly in the realm of like wanting to put you in their apartment or their house. This is someone who wants to take care of you. This is someone who wants to keep you feeling secure and feeling safe, especially financially. I feel like there's nothing too weird that you guys could talk about. This is someone who is open to all conversation and any conversation. And they're going to really enjoy your silliness and how you're sort of like an alien. This person is definitely dark and handsome. They're someone who has darker features or darker hair. They could even grow out a dark beard. I do feel like they are not that tall in build, like you guys could be around the same height, but they are someone who makes up for it with personality, for sure. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Two of Cups. I feel like this is someone whose goal will be to make you very happy. This is someone who wants to make sure that you are happy always. They do not want you to ever be upset or have a frown on your face. They definitely will care about what you're feeling and thinking. This is someone who might have been cheated on in the past, so they might have an insecurity of being cheated on. Not that you strike them as the type, but they might be someone who is always observant or always watching, or it might feel like in the beginning, like some of the frustrations that you guys have with one another is that they're always expecting you to kind of mess up. And this person has this undying commitment and loyalty, and they just assume that no one else has the same, but I feel like you're going to really prove them wrong, and I feel like by them observing you, it's only going to prove to them more how much they felt like you are the right decision. This is someone who's going to maybe even possibly wait to fuck you, like, for your wedding day. Not necessarily likely, but it could even just be symbolic in that they're going to really show you just how nasty they can get when you guys finally get married. This is someone who wants to really respect you and court you. They don't want to give you the impression that you're a fling or you're just friends with benefits. They really want to make their intentions clear. Again, old-fashioned. I am getting that they're older with the Hierophant. They could be someone who is 5 to 10 years older than you. I do feel like they have their own spiritual practice or their own spiritual awareness. This is someone who works out a lot. This is someone who meditates. This is someone who needs to have a routine in place so that they feel sane. This is someone who's very confident and very strong and courageous in their ability. This kind of energy comes from a boss, comes from someone who knows how to lead others, and I feel like they're going to give you really sound advice and really teach you how to be confident in yourself, which might be something that you struggle with, but they're always going to have your back. This is someone you can always count on, that you can always talk to. I feel like they're going to want to put you in a really big house and really show you materially how much you mean to them. Their love language is through gift giving. This is someone who knows how to communicate their love through the acts of giving gifts. This is someone who is always going to treat you right. They're always going to respect you and value you. I think this is someone who's going to make their intentions very clear to you as well. They're going to be very attracted to your body, especially your titties, and they're going to love your silliness. Something about your personality is going to really draw them into your like whole world. I feel like this person, their insecurity might stem from feeling like you aren't going to love them back or love them as much as they love you. And it could come from something that they grew up with, an inner child wound perhaps, with the healing family issues. So I do definitely feel like this is a twin flame, because there's lessons that you're going to learn from them, and there's lessons that they're going to learn from you. But with Milk and Honey, I think overall you guys are going to have kids together and have a really like abundant and happy marriage and a very blessed life at that. I want to pull some channeled oracle. But this person's definitely going to know up front that they want to make you their bride. We would make a good couple. You are their best friend. So you're going to be their best friend and their wife. Your body is on my mind. What do they say to you? I appreciate and respect you. I respect your hustle. So they might really be attracted to the fact that you're very career oriented as well. And then we have Please Don't Ever Leave Me. So again, I feel like they have abandonment issues. We had that Three of Swords pop out. This person could be afraid of being abandoned or being cheated on. But they're going to learn a lot from you. I've learned a lot from you. I feel like you're going to learn a lot from them as well. I dream about things I've never dreamt of before. So you're going to be that person that takes them out of maybe a bachelor mentality, or something where they didn't realize they wanted all these things with somebody, a house and kids and dogs and all that stuff. You're going to be that kind of game changer for them. So let's pull some timeline cards, or a timeline card. We have 1 year. Okay, so this could be happening literally a year from now, which is really not that long, especially in terms of speaking about your future spouse and the person you're going to have kids with. So that's really juicy. All right, so let's do your channeled messages and let's see what this person would say to you. What would this person say to you? Your future husband. We have the Ace of Wands. Well, they first tell you that they think you're super sexy. Wow, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. They're obviously going to be so happy with you. 10 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. Hi, Lori. Love you too. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. What would they say to you? I am so attracted to you. I never thought I would be this attracted to someone ever. I'm always hard around you. It's kind of ridiculous. I am so like thankful that you chose me, that you're like here with me and you want to stay with me. I feel so blessed and so lucky to have you. I just want to like treat you the best so that you're happy. I want to make sure you're always happy, and I hope you tell me when you're not. you know, upon meeting you, ever since I met you, I knew that you were the one. I knew I wanted to approach this in a way where I wasn't like a fuckboy, because I definitely feel like you are so different than anyone I've ever met before. All I want to do is like intrinsically just give to you. Like I feel the need to like give to you in this connection, but you have really changed my world and turned it upside down. I never thought that I'd find a wife and a best friend all in one. I feel like you could also be a business partner. I feel like what we have is so special, and I want to honor that every single day. I love how crazy you are. I mean, I never thought I'd be with someone crazy, but I'm definitely not bored, and I don't think I ever will be. But because you're so crazy and so wild, I mean, you keep me so like attracted to you. You're just different than anyone I've ever met before, and I just feel like I made the right decision in choosing you. I just hope that you never leave me, because I would be so sad, but I'm so committed to you. I'm so loyal to you. Anything that you want, I want to give to you. I think that we could manifest our heart's desires and everything that we truly want. I think you're the sexiest person out there, and I'm just thankful that I met you, and I'm thankful that you are my wife and the mother of my children. I feel like we have a beautiful, long, healthy life waiting for us to live, and I just can't wait for all the adventures that we are going to embark upon. I never get tired of being with you or talking to you. I have absolute tunnel vision for you, and I feel like I've learned so much from you spiritually. You're just a different type of spiritual than I am, and there's so much that we can take away from that. But even when you're apart or we're apart, I miss you. I feel so attached to you. I feel so drawn to you. I feel like it was destiny that we met, and I really feel like fate brought us together. And I feel like we have a really healthy and great thing going. I'm so thankful for you always, my girl. All right, love. So that was your channeled messages from your person, future person. I love the sound of that. All right, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much, Kat, for joining the live. I love you and appreciate you. And I hope to see you again soon. Maybe you'll even meet this person and I will hear about it. Thank you everyone who tuned into the live, everyone who joined. I just opened up personal readings, which will be delivered straight to your email. If you guys don't feel like live streams are your style, or maybe you can't find the kind of package that you really want, maybe you want something way more extensive, email me and I will send you the menu. I will start booking soon, so yeah. I made that announcement on a video that should be coming out tonight or tomorrow. It's uploading currently, but I love you guys so much. I really hope that you all stay safe and stay healthy. I truly mean that when I say it, because I was super sick last week and I don't even know why, but it was awful and I don't wish that on anybody. But anyway, have a great Tuesday night and I will see you guys soon.